Hello. If you're here, then you should probably know what we're doing. The test to see what my interests are. So I have taken this a few times. I've taken it a few times, but today we're going to see if anything has changed, because I'm sure things have, and I would like to personally know, because it's been like over a year since I took it, so I would like to take it again just to know. Okay, first question. Like to be I like to be dominated. Strongly agree. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it a lot. Okay. I like receiving pain. Also yes. Strongly agree. I prefer making decisions for my partner, as this gives me more control. Sometimes, but not all the time. So I put it there. I don't. If it asks me if I like it, then it would be higher. But since it says prefer, then we'll put it leaning towards agree. Because I do like it, but I don't prefer it. Okay. I don't mind a little playful resistance from my partners. In the end, I'll win anyway. Yeah, that's fun. I like forcing them into submission, much more than them submitting spontaneously. That's hard, because it says much more than them submitting spontaneously, and I really like them both. So I guess I would put that one like right in the middle, because it's not much more than them being spontaneously agreeable. Okay. Feeling physically overpowered is one of the most liberating sexual feelings. Liberating is a weird word for it. I don't think it doesn't really make me feel free. It makes me feel overpowered realistically. But I enjoy it, and I think that's probably what they're trying to get at. So I will say agree. Is that what they mean? Is it really what they mean? Because I'm a little stupid, and I kind of don't know what they mean. Is it? I don't know. Maybe I should just start asking everybody questions and having them tell me things, because I'm too stupid to answer a lot of questions. Okay, let's move on. What? Oh, we're only on 6% progress, because I asked for it to be really in-depth one, because I want to know everything, you know. I would like to be with multiple people at the same time. Yes. Yes. I would love that. lots of spoiling going on both ways. I enjoy it when people watch me. I mean, I make audio content. Does that count? I make audio content, and I post cute pictures sometimes. So, kind of, I guess. I'm not a big fan of like someone being in the chair though, you know. So it really depends. Ideally, I could command my partner and they would obey like a puppet no matter what I do. No. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not strongly disagree, because I'm not opposed to the idea, but it's not what I would prefer personally. I don't like making sexual decisions. I prefer my partner to make them for me. Yeah, it's not all the time, but I guess so. I guess I would say agree, actually, because I like it more than the other question where they were like, do you like making all the decisions? I would say I like not making the decisions more, but I'm okay making the decisions too. I love making my partners do really disgusting things. It depends. I guess it depends on what you consider it. But I like making people icky. Yeah, I think that's fun. I'm willing to try anything once, even if I don't think I will like it. Agree, because there are some things that I would not try. For the most part, yes. For the most part, I would be open to experimenting with most things at least once. Not everything. Not everything. There are some things that are hard limits. I'm not that icky. Jeez. Physically restraining my partner is nice. Yes. I like that a lot. When it is the person in charge who is restrained, I think that's really fun. Especially when they like break out. Ah! Okay. I like sending pictures or videos. Sometimes. I'm more an audio kind of guy. I like to be totally helpless. Yeah, that's really fun. I like being helpless and small. I like that a lot. I feel like that was obvious in my straight game playthrough. Receiving care, being spoiled, etc. are some of the main things I'm looking for. No, not really. Light disagree. Those are nice things, but it's not like the main things that I'm looking for. I have a thing for large age differences. Yeah, I do. I won't say which way, because I don't want to push anyone away, because I like all my audience members, and I like everyone. But, yeah, I think age differences are fun. Obviously, 18 plus age differences, let me make that clear. But, you know, it can be fun having young plus older. I especially like when the younger one is like really bratty. I think that's really fun. When it comes to acts, my partner's discomfort is pretty much irrelevant. No, not at all. I very much care that my partner is also enjoying themselves. Enjoy playing or acting like a pet. Do we see the puppy ears? Guys, I'm not pretending. I just am the pet. I am the puppy. So, duh. Giving care, spoiling my partner, etc. is one of the main things I'm looking for. Again, not really, but I would say I like this more than me being spoiled. I like spoiling people. I think it's nice. Being treated with little or no respect is nice. I'll say a light agree, because I do like degradation and things like that, but some of the questions are like, to what extent, you know? Because I don't want to be like completely disrespected or hated. That would make me sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want you to be that mean to me. You can call me names and do things like that, but I don't want it to be too far, you know? I'll end up crying if you're too mean to me. Some people would like that, though. There's no reason why it has to be in private spaces. No. I think there's a lot of reasons, actually. In fantasy, it can be nice, but in reality, no. I think there's very good reason why those things are kept private. I'll often put up a fight, but that doesn't mean I want to win the fight. Yeah. I'm a brat. I like fighting back. I find the romantic aspect in a relationship much more important than other aspects. No. I need to be compatible with my partner. I would like to serve in a formal setting with explicit training, prescribed physical positions, rituals, etc. I would try it, I think. Like, it wouldn't be a hard no, but I don't think that's something I would like. My ultimate goal in life is to please my partner. There's hardly anything I wouldn't do to reach that goal. Yeah. I need to constantly try new things. A routine would never make me happy. I slightly agree. I really like trying new things, but a routine isn't terrible either. So, it wouldn't never make me happy, but I do like to try new things a lot. I'm very experimental. Assuming I was single, I would like to join an existing couple or polygroup's relationship. Yes. I've talked a lot about how I love the trope of, especially with pets, being adopted by existing couple. I would really, really, really like something like that. I think that's so fun. I love that trope. That trope is like one of my favorites in in media and stuff too. It's fun. It's fun going into like an existing dynamic and seeing how you can fit into that, you know? Being physically restrained is fun. Yes, very, very, very much so. I enjoy feeling like a prey hunted by predators. Yeah. Predator free is so fun. That's another one of my top interests. I don't have any sort of specific interest. No, I disagree. I have a lot of them actually. I think just by the way I talk you can tell what some of those are. Being part of a group that serves one master or mistress sounds like a life that would really suit me. I think it would depend on how big the group was. Because I still need attention. I still need a good bit of attention from whoever I'm serving. But I think if it was a small group, maybe, I would like to be completely tied up. Yeah, I think so. I think shibari is really pretty, for example. I enjoy being kept as a pet. Yes. I love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm about to inflict pain on them. Don't you want me? Don't you want me to hurt you? I think it would be really fun. Trust me. Just trust me. I like to be degraded and humiliated. Yes. I enjoy playing at a different age than what I typically am. No. I would like to be nothing but a 24/7 slave. Oh. I have a little more of a life, guys. Jeez. Treating my partners with little or no respect arouses me. Sometimes, but I wouldn't say no. Little respect, yes. No respect, no. I don't want to be too mean. I like being forced into submission much more than submitting spontaneously. Again, the brat in me has to agree. But I won't strongly agree because there's not much more than submitting spontaneously. I do like being an obedient, sweet puppy sometimes. But I also really like bratting. I would like it when my partner is completely tied up. Yes, maybe not completely, so that's why it's not strongly a agree for me, but I do like tying them up. I have plenty of fantasies that I would like to try out, more than most of my peers. Yeah. People say my lists are kinda crazy, and whenever me and my friends play Cardigan 2 Humanity, they always vote me the kinkiest one, so I always have to go first. So, I think everyone strongly agrees with this. I didn't know that for a while. On my first ever test that I took, I got no zeros. If that gives you any bit of idea as to what my list is like. I find it cute when my partner acts or dresses childlike or when they engage in childlike activities such as coloring or playing on a playground. No, not really. I don't mind, like, CGL type things. I could be submissive now and submissive now and be dominant another time. Yes, absolutely. I'm willing to pay if it really suits my interests. Yeah, I feel like I comment a lot about a certain person's Patreon on my Twitter. So I feel like this one's obvious. I've literally commissioned someone before, so you know. I'm totally cool with my partners being with other people. To a certain extent, yes. In an ideal relationship, my partner would see me as a mere object. I don't want to only be an object, so no. I do like objectification, but not complete objectification. I still want them to see me as more than just that, you know, especially outside of these contexts. Making my partner suffer is one of the best things in life. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I think that's fun. Living with a group of people owned by me and serving me would be my ultimate goal. No, not my ultimate goal. I would be interested in trying it out sometimes. Papiko, would you Would you like to enter that kind of dynamic with me? Hmm? It's no big deal when things I try turn out bad for me. It's part of the risk, and it's a necessary part of discovering what works and what doesn't. I get sad when things go bad for me, so I would disagree. I have plenty of fantasies, which would be at the very least unethical to execute. Yeah, I guess so. I think the, like, guru posts and stuff speak to that. I don't think I can ethically ask someone to seriously injure me. I think that would go against all ethical codes. I would like to provide my partners with explicit training. I don't really like the examples that they give, but when I'm thinking of some options, I would like that. So maybe slight degree. In questionnaires like these, I tend to go for more extreme answers rather than middle answers. I think I'm pretty half and half, so neutral. I enjoy keeping my partner as a pet. Yeah, I like other pets. I like bunnies. I like kittens. I like puppies. I mean, I would be a hypocrite, right? Because I'm puppy. If I could not fulfill all my partner's desires, I would encourage them to see other people. I can get really jealous sometimes, and then other times I really like sharing. So, it's a little complex. It's a complicated question for me to answer. My partner having multiple partners while I'm monogamous sounds perfectly acceptable. Acceptable, yes, but not something that I would want to be in, personally. I think if my partner is going to have multiple partners, then I should be allowed to too. Yeah. I often behave in animalistic ways during activities. Yeah. I tend to whine and growl a lot. Embarrassing. In an ideal relationship, I should have no hard limits. No. I think everyone should have limits of some kind. Even if they're really small ones. Like, my list isn't very big, but I think to be healthy, you have to have limits. I'll go a long way to make my appearance match my partner's desires. A long way? No. But if there were things that they, like, preferred to see me wearing and things like that, I would be happy to indulge. If part of my desires are not fulfilled, I would want to see other people to fill the gaps. Yeah, again, it depends on the situation, but generally speaking, slightly agree, yeah. I enjoy feeling like a predator hunting its prey. I do like it. Like, I enjoy it. It's just not one of my tops. I like it when my partner takes on a nurturing and guiding, almost parental role. No, no thank you. I prefer to be a housewife puppy who is taken care of, yes, but not like in a paternal way. I enjoy watching other people do things. To an extent, I guess, but I think I would feel awkward being in the chair. I'd like my partners to submit to me 24/7, and I'm willing to take the responsibility that comes with it. No. I need to have some submission in my life. I need to be able to be the one not in control sometimes too. I like my partners to be completely in charge, ordering me around. Yes, I think that's fun. If I could make money from selling things, I definitely would. Wow. I wonder if I potentially already do that. Being in fear of what my partner is going to do to me is fun. Yes, I like fear play. Oh gosh, all my nightmares. This is kind of bad shit. A lot of my nightmares have turned into good dreams for me, if you know what I mean. I just had one recently. Where I was at like a party and there was a guy in a Scream mask and he had a fake knife and I was being like, haha, fake knife. And I went to like tease him about it, and then I found out that it was a real knife. But I found it really fun, even though it was a real knife. I was very scared at the same time though. Nothing nefarious happened in that dream, by the way. I feel the need to serve my partner and treat them with high respect, addressing them as superior. Not all the time, but agree. Generally, yes. Talking back in a teasingly disobedient way should be the fun. Yes. Brat friend. When it comes to acts, my own discomfort is pretty much irrelevant. I'm fine with doing things that I'm not super interested in, but if it's causing me like really active discomfort where it's not like fun discomfort, then no. I don't need physical pleasure. I guess kind of. Like I'm fine serving sometimes, just not all the time. Like I do need it sometimes, but not every session, you know. I enjoy degrading my partner. Yeah. I like treating people like they're icky and gross for liking the things that I have them do. Sometimes watching people is more fun than participating. I mean, I like watching digital stuff, but I don't think I'd feel the same way in person. So, leaning towards disagree, I guess, because I think they're getting at like in person. I don't want to be in the chair. I don't want to be in the chair. That'd be like a punishment. I enjoy when my partner plays or acts like a pet. Yes, very much so. It's cute. I like to be completely in charge. Sometimes, yes, but I feel like I like to be more the person not in charge. But I can be in charge sometimes too. Like, I still enjoy it. It's still fun, but not all the time. I have to have that other side of me come out more often than not, I guess. The idea of being tortured is appealing. No comment. Having to do some disgusting things sounds fun. Yeah. It depends to what extent, though. I'd be willing to leave everything I have behind to live the life of my dreams. No. I'm not abandoning my entire life for this. Jeez. I'm not that much of a slut, guys. Come on. I like inflicting pain. Yes. I think that's fun. I cannot always be dominant or always submissive. I need both. Agree. I think I could deal with being mainly submissive, but I couldn't deal with always being dumb. I like to dominate my partners. Yes. I like to degrade my partners. Yes. I will naturally take on a nurturing and guiding almost no. The idea of torturing someone is appealing. Yeah. I've had my fair share of torturing. If my partner would really enjoy me using it as a urinal, using me as a urinal, I would happily let them. Slightly disagree. If it was like a #1 fantasy for someone I was really committed with, we'll see. I'm not into it though, personally. I'd like to submit 24/7 and see serving them as my life purpose. Not my life purpose, no. I want my partner to serve and address me as superior. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't necessarily like actively want it, so maybe neutral actually. I enjoy dressing or behaving. See, I don't like the way they phrase this, because I think there's a big difference between engaging in child-appropriate activities like coloring and going to the playground. I think that's a big difference than like active like age play. So I'll say that's neutral, because like, yeah, I like dressing up in cute clothes, and there are like a lot of things that I like to do childish interest wise, but I don't like pretending like I'm a child. I enjoy being verbally degraded. Yes, but to a certain extent, because sometimes I will get sad. I want to meet more like-minded, kinky people. Yes. I'm always willing, but I don't want to necessarily put effort in, cause I'm a little scared of people. I'm scared they're gonna not like me and think I'm weird. So I would rather not actually do it. I want to, but I'm scared. If a new SM project was launched, I would like to be kept up to date. No, because they're just gonna ask me for my email. Alright, here is my thing. Oh gosh, okay, this did change from last time. This did change from last time. Okay, well there's my result ID. If you ever... Apparently you can... I don't think they used to give you IDs. But now you can test compatibility with friends. It's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. So my last test was September of 2024. And I don't know how much has changed. So I'll put that up somewhere on screen and you can take a look at that later. But let's see what I got. Okay, so typically I say anything above 75% is stuff that you're definitely into. And anything below that, well, anything from like 50 to 75 are things that you're like happily willing to try. And then anything under 50% I would say is like less than. So let's see. 100%. 100% masochist. 100% prey. 100% rope bunny. That was my nickname at one point. That was my nickname at one point. 97% brat. Yeah, I'm not full brat. You can get the brat out of me if you really try. 94% sub. 93% switch. Yeah, I'd agree with that. 90% pet. I thought that would be higher. I thought that would be higher for sure. Because I really, really enjoy that. But okay. 89% rigor. That sounds about right. 88% degradee. And 83% degrader. I would also agree with that. Because that's not super high on my list. I mean, it's high on my list, but it's like to that certain extent, you know? 82% primal hunter. I wasn't expecting that. Cool. Learn more things about yourself every day, I guess. I was expecting it to be a little lower. I didn't think it would be below 50 or anything, but I thought it would be a little lower than that. 81% dom. 81% non-monogamous. Yeah. 80% sadist. Perhaps. Maybe I've been embracing that a little more recently. 77% experimentalist. Yeah. 71% brat tamer. So this is where we're starting to go under, which I would agree with. I like it, but it's not like a big thing. 70% owner. 57% exhibition. Yeah, I would agree with that, because I mostly like online exhibition, and that's all. Same with voyeurism. I'm surprised at how low of a master I am. What the heck? What the heck? Rude. They also don't think I'm much of a slave. I guess that makes sense, because they're, on the test, I think it's looking more at like that, like full lifestyle thing. And I would agree that I wouldn't necessarily want to be part of that, I don't think. And then we have all like the age stuff. Pretty low, which I was expecting, because that's one of my limits. That's one of the things I don't do. And then vanilla 0%. It's the only one. Okay. Alright. I feel like... I mean... I wasn't expecting it to be 0. How is it lower than my literal limits? Oh god. Guys, Steve. Do you still love me even though I'm a freak? Do you still love me? Okay, well, I guess that's some stuff to take in. I'll see you in the next video. Now that you've learned all this about me, I hope you don't see me differently. Or if you do, maybe it'll be in a good way. Okay, bye.